Now stop me if you've heard this one before, Dank Division. Now that's kind of funny as we're going to be talking about sound. So again, stop me if you've heard this one before. You're playing a game of Warzone or hell, you're playing a game of multiplayer. You stop for a brief moment to just listen. Just listen quietly. You tell all your teammates shut the fuck up for 10 seconds and you try to figure out where the fuck are those footsteps going. And for the past, I would dare to say the past couple of games that have come out for Call of Duty, you can't exactly pinpoint. Is that slightly above me? Is that to my left? Is that to my right? Is that right behind me? And in every scenario, for the most part, you kind of have a problem because the sound is never quite right. Because it sounds like it's right in front of you, but really, it's right behind you. It sounds like it's above you, but somehow it's on the same floor as you. And so on and so forth, and this led to people getting killed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with the most recent Call of Duty intel drop in regards to Modern Warfare 2, we've now gotten a brief glimpse into the sound effects that they are toying with. Now, in previous CODs, as well as the COD that is currently being worked on, Modern Warfare 2, once again they decide to get their sound effects from the real deal. Now, what does this mean? Firing the actual weapons in real life, using the actual vehicles, etc. This dates back to the original Call of Duty that they were doing this type of stuff for the sound effects, similar to how the movies did it, and just continuing on with that beautiful, beautiful concept. But what exactly is the goal of this? The goal with footsteps, for the main part, is to make it more accurate, meaning if someone's coming from your left, you'll hear the footsteps to your left. If someone's coming to your right, you'll hear them coming from your right. If someone mantles here, there, everywhere, you'll be able to hear it. Now, to some of you, you might be going, thank God, this means I'll finally be able to hear someone. This means I can finally get those kills and I can stop second guessing myself. Yes, this is great. If you're running and gunning, you have that great concept that you can stop for a half second and go, wait a minute, someone behind me. Turn around, shotgun, poof, gone. But this creates a problem. Now, this problem is going to be very simple. Why is that? You're going to have what I call the sound whore. Now, as someone who has one of those little old-fashioned adapters for the Turtle Beach, which I use a mode that I call sound whore, this is the problem. We hate campers. Now, let me specify. We don't hate the sniper in a ghillie suit who's picking you off from 500 meters. That actually requires some semblance of skill. We hate the jackass with a shotgun and a claymore sitting in a corner singing Kumbaya with their teammates, waiting for you to come into the room. That's where the problem exists. Is that if the sound is going to be that pinpoint accurate, you run the risk of little Timmies and Jimmies sitting in a corner, sound whoring and waiting for you. So, that begs the question. How do you combat that? Well, I mean, depending on how they decide to go with the sound, they never mention it, but I'll throw the idea out there. You know, throwing off a decoy so that it creates an additional sound so that you can come in from another side so that they're too focused on something else. Creating additional noise, or just overall causing havoc so that they can't figure out where you're going to come in. Or, very simple, if you think that there's a Timmy inside, leave them to rot. Let them get 0 kills, let them get 0 bitches, as they will continue to do so. So in that comment section down below, I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think that this Call of Duty is actually going to have some of the best sound effects to date? Now, for me personally, I still think that Modern Warfare 2019 is the one to beat for the gun sound effects as well as all the other sound effects, with, I dare to say, Cold War being a close second out of the most recent CODs, and Vanguard, of course, finishing in right at the very bottom. But I want to hear that comment section down below. Do you think this is a win or a loss in regards to the footsteps? Do you think that this is going to play to the advantage of the people who are legitimately going to be running around and playing the game? Or do you think this is going to go to shit when the campers decide to use this to their advantage? With that being said, I'm looking forward to reading that comment section and having a discussion with all of you. You guys, of course, don't forget to follow us on all of our socials. drop that like, leave a comment. Don't forget to follow us on all of our socials. And you guys have a wonderful day, night, whatever you're doing. Do it wholeheartedly. And of course, as always, this is Dank Dan signing off.
Get them to click that subscribe button, Dank. It's the only way we can figure out the numbers. What do the numbers mean, Dank? We're wasting valuable time.